What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be reacting to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe.
All right, Tasha, what's going on?
Hey, Mr. Samuels. Let me know if you can hear me okay.
I can.
Okay, great. First of all, thank you for all that you do. Thank you for this show. I am a fat black baby mama,
Okay.
and I'm working like my hair is on fire.
All right.
I found out about all this too late, and I am working like you advise the women who want a high value, high earning man just to get the better quality of men that typically are drawn to women like me. So I appreciate this opportunity to chat with you wholeheartedly. I grew up in high poverty, low income, fatherless neighborhoods.
Okay.
And because of it, I went through a period of really just eating my feelings. So I know you're gonna ask, how'd you get all that weight on you? Eating my feelings.
So
Very
how old are
early,
you?
my mom realized that I could be.
How old are you?
I'm 33.
All right. So what do you?
33.
So what do you want to get out of? So what? Okay. So the outcome you want to achieve from this show, this conversation is what? What is you trying to? What's the outcome you're trying to achieve?
I'm on a path now that not many people agree with. And I guess just I'm listening to your show, just some reassurance, your opinion on the potential success of all of this,
What do
or
you
I'm
want?
going to keep going.
What do you want? I don't know what all this means.
I want to be married in the next 2 to 3 years. I would love to not have to pay significant bills, but there's a probability that I may have to pay
I
some of the.
mean,
Ain't no probability. It's what's most likely going to be the outcome. That's a 95% chance that you are not going to find a man coming into a relationship with prior drama and trauma and then come in with a child and then think the next man is going to just come in, swoop you off your feet in your latter years and say, you know what, you can sit, you don't have to work, you can just do whatever you want. Cut it out. Not happening. And then she she came in saying that she was a fat baby mama.
how many children do you have?
I am a mom of one.
Okay. And what did you go to college?
I graduated from college.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an IT manager.
At 33, do you
Yes,
want to have any more children?
I would like to become either a stepmom or have at least one other child of my own,
So
based on what my husband thinks.
is you'd
The
be
answer is
open
yes.
to it, but preferably not really.
No, I want
You
more
said
children.
become a stepmom, which means you don't birth another one, or
No,
at most you want to birth one.
yes, yes,
Okay.
but kind of based on what my husband would like to, depending on how that works. Because I don't think it
Okay.
would be my decision
Slow down.
alone.
Slow down. Slow down. Take it down a few. Okay. 33. I don't know why so many women who are, and when I say this, women get upset. Average women all got to have all these high value men. I don't understand it. If you worked at Walmart, would you want a high value man?
If I worked at Walmart, would I want to?
All
I
things
really
being
have to look at myself to see.
okay,
I
ma'am.
don't,
If you had a job, okay, ma'am. The question is simple. If you made $30,000 or $40,000 a year, would you want a high value man? If you didn't have a college degree, would you want a high value man?
yes, yeah.
Why? Okay. Let me ask you this question. Do you think that's normal?
So
Do you
one of the
think?
things
Do
I
you
want to
think?
share
No,
with
no, no,
you.
no, 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 no. Do you think that's normal for women who, or with a high school degree, working just right above minimum wage, $15, $20 an hour? Do you think women like that want high value men?
Oh, I misunderstood. No, I'm sorry. That's not normal.
No, it's not. So why do you get that?
So when I said high value man, I am a new listener, and when I said that I
What does high value men
wanted,
sound like to you?
Okay. I may not have the correct definition, but what I am looking for is a man that would come to the table earning close to what I make.
So stop right there. See where we're already at? That's what I said earlier. You want a man based upon your education and income. Unfortunately, you've out earned your SMV, sexual marketplace value. Do average
true.
women get above average men?
Average looking women
Do
really get
average
high earners.
women get
I don't
above
I don't
average men?
think average looking women, I don't think the average looking women would get the high earners.
So that would be
So no.
no. So why do you?
Why do I want a high earner?
No, why do you?
Um,
Why do you in particular?
why do I want a high earner or
Okay.
someone that earns close to
Okay,
what I
ma'am.
earn?
It's just very simple logic. When you can answer the question when it's not you, but when it comes to you, it all of a sudden gets gray. Do average women get high value men, or do average women get above average men, high earning men? You said no.
No.
Then why do you?
Why do I want that?
Now, why do you get it? Why do you think that's even a problem?
Oh,
Why is
most
that even?
women.
Look, this woman doesn't even believe she's average. That's probably why. She's like, what, huh? Is he referring to me? Yes. Like Kevin said in a different video, you average as hell. He's talking directly to you.
Women don't get it.
But
in
why
my
do
range.
you?
No.
Okay, so you want a man based upon your income. He's in line with your income.
I'm shooting for the moon with hope, with the possibility to land at the stars, if that makes sense.
All right.
Meaning I'm willing to do the work.
All right. No,
to get
no,
to the moon.
ma'am. All right. And this is when it starts to get, people start to say I'm being mean. But ma'am, how tall are you?
I'm only 5'5".
Dress size?
I am a size 16.
How much did you weigh at your last weigh-in?
Okay, at my last weigh-in, I was 276 pounds. I am now 222 pounds.
How many rich or wealthy or successful men go out and get 300-pound women?
None of them. All of the men that are high earners in my city have very petite, beautiful women.
So, ma'am, why are you setting yourself up for failure?
Well, like I said earlier, I'm willing to put in the effort of a woman because I've got to work a little harder, as you can tell. I'm willing to put in the effort of a woman
You how tall?
that's looking for that.
Stop.
I'm only 5'5".
I know.
Just
And
to get a guy that's
oh, you're not going to overtalk me.
Oh, I'll stop talking.
How much weight would you have to lose to get to a normal weight, healthy weight?
I am on track now.
How much weight?
To lose an additional
How
7.
much weight would you have to lose to get to a healthy weight?
And
100 pounds. When was the last time you weighed 120 pounds?
It's been a long, I would say probably in my teenage high school years.
So this is going to be uncomfortable, man. You can talk a good game. You can have all the buzzwords. And I really feel sad for our sisters that have gotten like this because our culture and our media has fed this. That women who are 300 pounds can sit back and think just because they can manifest and Lizzo and everything else, that all they got to do is I can just decide to work really hard. Ma'am, you're 33 with a 33-year-old baby mama who's 300 pounds wanting a high value man. No, you need a man, an average everyday man, and you'd be lucky and fortunate to get one of those.
Yes, that's my goal.
No, you're not. Sir. You said you want a high value man, somebody earning what you're earning. How much do you earn?
I earn over 6 figures, but
and that's not. And how many men earn over that?
They're not coming.
How many men earn over 6 figures? What percentage of men earn over 6 figures in this country? What percentage of men do you think? What percentage of men do you think earn over 6 figures in this country?
I would say somewhere in the teens, between 15
10%.
to
10. Oh,
12%.
okay. Okay, ma'am. Why didn't you marry your baby daddy?
He left.
Why'd he leave?
He left because he didn't want to be with me anymore.
No,
He's
no,
just
no, 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 no,
co-parenting.
no, no, no. How old is your child?
We have an 8-year-old.
And you graduated from college at what age?
I had to go back because I took some time off to work. I was about
Can you just answer a direct
20.
question?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What
I'm
age did
chatty
you?
and conversational. I was about 26, maybe.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. Honestly, this would drive the men you're talking about would drive up a storm. Is your baby daddy earning more than you?
No, he's not.
No. What does he do for a living?
He's a barber.
So what I need you to listen to is this. This is your story. I'm a woman who's 33 years old, mother of an 8-year-old. I weighed close to 300 pounds. My child's father is a barber. Yet, because I went to college and I have a degree and I've lost 40 pounds, I want a man who's earning 6 figures plus.
No, sir, I don't.
I know I'm in the same show everybody else in the chat room is in. You want him earning at least what you're earning, and you like to not have to work.
I actually have a range I'd like to share if that's okay.
Are you trolling me, ma'am? Are you being serious? Please stop looking in the chat room. I'm honestly asking, are you being serious?
Yes, yes.
Okay. You're delusional. Women your size don't get high value men, much less women your size who are baby mamas, much less women who are baby mamas to barbers.
I did have a question I'd like to ask if that's okay. Would it be unrealistic to want? Well, first of all, I've got the therapist, I've got the trainer, and the dietitian. I would, as far as what I was looking for, I'm like I said, this is kind of like a lower income area. So I had sights on a gentleman earning between 40 to 50K. I know that the role that I'm in, I probably won't be in forever. So 40 to 50K in this area
Man,
gets
that's not what
you
you came
a.
on here talking about. It's not what you came on here
Well, I said
talking
my
about. Stop.
hair was.
Stop. It's not what you came on here talking about. You came on here talking about shooting for the moon, landing amongst the stars. You came on here talking about I would love to have a man to where I don't have to work and all this other kind of stuff. Now you're talking like, oh, I'd be all right. Is it reasonable, ma'am? That's why I'm like, are you trolling? Are you being serious?
Um, I consider it serious. I've been taking my notes, like you said, and I've
But
got
you're
it
not
here
my
in my
client,
notes.
ma'am. You're not my client, and you're taking notes
Oh,
about
I'm
stuff you
sorry.
don't. You're taking notes from a YouTube show. And as I'm talking to you, ma'am, you are all over the place. The reality of it is, most men don't want to marry baby mamas, much less obese baby mamas. And you
That's
know
true.
good and doggone well, you came on here talking about you want a man who's making enough money to where you don't have to work. And I'm like, what do you see? What I asked you, what do you see men that earn that kind of money with women that are your height and your weight? And you don't. But you're
And
just
we don't see
talking.
them
You're
ever.
just talking. And this is what our culture has done to so many of our women. They just think on the power of sunshine that they can just I am hey, I can make it happen, and it don't work that way. It does not work
Well,
that.
I
It does
wanted
not
to
work.
get an
No,
assessment
no, I'm done with nope.
from you. So
Yeah, nope. You just talking. I mean, I'm really sad for this woman, because I really believe she believes this. And you still looking in the chat room like, I get it. This is the most attention you've had. You can unmute yourself, but you cannot talk over me.
all right, I'm unmuted. Well, I wanted to kind of share that with you just to get your opinion on it, but I appreciate your input. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. But you are completely on the other side of the moon. And the worst part of it, ma'am, stop looking at YouTube. Turn off YouTube. Turn off YouTube and turn off the comment section. Unmute yourself, Tasha. Please turn off YouTube.
I'm still here.
Please turn off YouTube and turn off the comment section.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not looking at the comment section. I'm trying to have a conversation with you. See, what's the longest relationship you've ever had with a man?
That would be with my child's father of 5 years.
I don't know what happened between y'all, but y'all have a legacy. Y'all have a kid together. And ma'am, if you're being serious, it's a chore to talk to you. And the fact that you want to be with a man who, at best, you want to have one more kid, that means you're wanting an ideal, perfect scenario. And it's admirable to say you're willing to do all this stuff, but realistically, if you tap into your logical mind, the last time you were that size was years and years and years ago. And are you going to, even if you lost the weight, could you maintain it? Because you're doing it to get a man. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to go to the next person, but I am going to go to a few more calls. See, there are people in the chat room who are probably cracking up, just busting, but I don't find any of this funny. This is what our culture has done to so many of our women. This is what telling them you the most lit. This is what that prosperity preaching, that telling there's no problem with you, sis. Anybody, that's what all this shit is wrought. A woman who can get to be her height, her weight, and she really can come in and think she can demand that kind of situation. And even if I don't get it, I'm willing to accept a little bit less. And not one thought was for the man that would have to accept that deal. What kind of man would have to accept that? This man has to go out and make himself the man he is, and he will come and get a wife like this. And even if he did accept her height and her weight, he'd have to accept her mentality. Then he'd have to deal with this child. Then he'd have to deal with the baby daddy, who's a barber. And he's what? A higher earner dealing with a barber? And what is he getting out of it? No kids. Maybe one. So when you ladies want to sit back and say, oh, that's so mean and so harsh, y'all ain't thinking about the men. You're only listening to what the women want. What would that man have to deal with? He'd have to deal with all that shit. And what these last couple of women have showed, that they have not put no thought into the men. And when I mentioned to her, go back and get with your baby, newsflash, black women, your college degree means nothing to men. Your job means nothing to men. You are judged on your looks first. And after you pass the looks, then other things matter. And I know there are women who will sit back and tell you that it's not the truth, but they don't have a penis. and they don't have men, they can't help you. The women that are telling you it doesn't matter likely already have a husband.
Great point. And I'm gonna also preface this by saying, let's even draw it back because now it's all women. It's not just black women. It's a lot of women that think like this now. So just be mindful of that. Of course, if you watch this type of content, you would be privy to that. Go ahead, share this video with someone else, get the word out. This was a great episode, and I know a lot of other people can learn from this. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Comment your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And make sure you guys subscribe and turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.